Alrighty. Do you folks hear the game very good so far? I have a very particular way of streaming Scorn, when I stream it. This is the same way I streamed it last year. And we're gonna stream it the same way again this year. I very much enjoy this game. And if... It's a very wet and meaty game. Isn't there penis in this game? Yes! The infamous penis scene at the... I won't tell you when, but there is penis. There are wieners, but it's not, like, overt and, like, crazy sexual is the thing. And we awaken. There was a lot of hype for this game because the way people interpreted what the game was going to be was that it was going to be kind of like a fucked up, like, shooter horror game. No, it's a horror game that's more or less like a walking sim, but with very... I need to actually turn down controls, camera settings. Okay, that feels smoother. With the way, the development of Scorn went, it was long and messy, from what I understand, but it was definitely one of my most anticipated games of 2022, when it released. It's for its, you know, environment design and everything else, and the game kind of means a lot to me in terms of just an insanely amazing visual art piece. It's eclectic in nature. And with the way the game, you know, sets yourself up as, like, it's first-person view. Like, look. Like, you can see your body. Like, you can look down and see, like, your body. This is you. And it's just such a cool fucking game. It's so fucking cool. And by the way, it's been a year since it released. October 14th was its release day. Happy belated birthday to Scorn. But, like, the thing is with Scorn is that there's only one. It's not a jump scare horror game. It's a horror game that makes you feel uneasy, and it makes it very visceral, like with this. Like, you literally just get an arm key installed into your body. And this is what allows you to manipulate things. Like, I wish I could look at, like, look at this. Like, they put so much effort into the design of everything. And it's just so cool. And it has some very light puzzle elements, but... if you ever do purchase the game to play for yourself, I highly recommend it. And I highly recommend buying the deluxe edition because it does give you the art book. And what the art book does is that it gives you some context to what the world is. But that's all you get from it, basically. It is also very cool because you learn the names of specific creatures and entities within the world of Scorn. Oh, I forget if it was over here. And the game is intended to feel very fucked up. And, like, for me, even now, like, over a year after I've played Scorn, I feel, like, just very uneasy playing the game. Game is fucking weird, I know. Can I have a mod, like, put a 5-minute poll and ask Scooper Saw? Please. It's unique? Yes. It's inspired by, Zdislav and H.R. Geiger as well. Because you can definitely see a lot of the aspects of... how do you do poll? /poll. And it's just so... it's just so... there's like... it's indescribable. Like, thinking about this game. And like... what it is. It's just a very strange and cruel game. Does that make sense? And I think that's the point of it. It's intended to feel cruel without actually... without, like, actually, like... how do I describe it? It's just... there's a lot of descriptions I want to use, but it's so... hard to do for me. keep pressing E when I want to press left click. Put that there. But, like, again, the nature of this game is that it's intended to be a very cruel, like, game. Hang on, I'm very smart. Oh, it's been so long since I did this puzzle, I genuinely forget what to do. But a lot of the things that, you know... Oh, I think I nearly had it. I forgot how to do it precisely. When it comes to just playing this game, it's a very... It gives you, like, no incentives except just to keep exploring and searching and looking around and just... wondering what the hell you're doing. Hang on. $50-50, okay, it'll be my choice, son. Hang on, I got this. This is honestly just, like, the game is just so... It's happening, indeed. Horser, have you heard of anything about, Scorn? Like, have you ever heard of it before? You better be careful. Zerma got zucked. What? I played this game once before last year, and I kind of vaguely remember some of the stuff you're supposed to do in it. But it's been so long that, like, that I just forget. And that's just how it is, and I think that's how I want this game to be. For me. Hey, GG's are up with the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, I'm Indigo Ninja. I normally play DBD. And currently we're playing Scorn. How was... live. Live, love. Kitty going, yes. Welcome on in, everybody, and I hope you enjoy your stay. We are penising it up. True. Hello, Cooking Pan. We're playing my funky little flesh and bone game. Unleash the geckos, let's go. Welcome on in, Surful Worm. Unleash the geckos. My own raid alert, but it's been great. A lot of mutual communities. Want to stop by and say what's up? Hell yeah. We are playing a very strange horror game though, so. I'm indie going away. True. Alright, it's my choice. So I think, if I recall correctly, Saw. Alright, where's our friend? I think he was over here. Indie going? Horse forced you to say it? You will not be banned. There he is. Hang on. Here's the console. Grab some food. Love the vibes of the game. We'll be lurking. Alright, you have a good one, GG's. Yeah. Look at this. It's our new friend. Say hello to George. Alrighty, if I recall correctly, I want to go to this room? Yes. Love all the piping? Yes, if you're a fan of Alien, or of H.R. Geiger's work in general, you'll recognize some of the crazy stuff that, like, is here. Okay, so it's there. Alrighty, that's what we want. Met the architecture? Yes. Alright, let's take our new friend for a ride. Look at him, he's so cute! That looked familiar? Yes, it was also heavily inspired by Zitislav as well. He's so scrunched up? Yeah. We gotta fix him up for his we gotta fix him up for his joyride. Let's go for a walkie! This is a very cruel game. He's our little guy. He's in extreme pain. Yes. 3D amusement park rides where you go in a big ass room and you get sprayed with everything? Yes. Alright, let's hope I got into the correct one. Know what you mean? Yes. I've been to one of those a very, very long time ago. He wants to die? He's in pain! Yes. Excellent, looks like we got to the correct room. Alright, let's release him from his prison. Whee! Sense of humor came from? I'm just very strange. Help him? Yes. Hang on, I'm gonna look at his stupid little storage pod. It's like a turtle shell. Look at this. This is so cool. Those are some strange noises for sure, though. Have I played Soma? I have not, but I have seen a playthrough of it. One day I'd like to play it. Yeah, he's alive! See? He's okay. Okay, he's just a little guy. He is just a little guy. Come here. You need a little jog after that one. Come on, buddy. This is my son, Clump. This is Damien IRL! My son Wrinkle, he has every disease. Hello, my little pog champ. Welcome to this fucked up and cruel world. Come hither. My son Wrinkle, he has every disease. Look at him go. He's just a little guy. Come on, bud. He's so baby girl, you're so right. This is how you walk IRL? Come here, bud. Where's my PNG? I don't have any overlays or PNG when I stream this game. It's only for this game. Get in. Yay, you have one too now, come. Come hither. Oop, that's some frame dropping. Why? His whole spine is discombobulated. Take him to the femur, breaker next. Fucking hurry up, let him take his time. Let him cook. What's the story for this game? There technically is no story. Once we get to the second act, though, I'll explain it a little further. Come on, Greg. Or was it George? Come on, bud, get up. Nan with syphilis can walk faster than this! What am I doing to Wrinkle? Opening the gate? Okay, oh, Jesus. Hang on. This will be the last time I do it. There we go. Everybody say bye to Wrinkle. Say goodbye. 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 He needs some milk. True. Good riddance! Hated that prick! That's honestly fucking hilarious. Oh. Alrighty. Sad cat. Look, there's more of them. They look like ghouls from Fallout 4. Wish I have a crouch button so I could look at the body closely. Hey, look! Titties! Anyway. Look at that 12-pack, indeed. Oh, whoop, I have to stand here. It's the gun from Existence. God, this shit is so cool. Go back, you missed it? Nah. Summer body that all the models wanted during the height of, cocaine? True. Alrighty, so I go this way. Punch this in. That looks like a weird penis. You're all for it? Alright, now here's the funny thing. These are the first enemies of the game that can harm me and kill me. Everything in this game looks like that. True. True, Andrew. That thing dredging blood? I don't know. A lot of this game is very sexual and phallic in nature. And yonic, too, if you want to get into that kind of, like, thought process. What that fuel pump doing? Don't ask questions! What's yonic? So it's Y-O-N-I-C. It's the opposite of phallic. Basically it's vaginal imagery. Versus, you know, penal imagery. Looks like a Tyranid gun? You're actually kind of right. It does look like a Tyranid gun. Alrighty, and now we're here. Although the cool thing is, look, it's just hanging by my side. Damn! That's a nice thigh. Became one because you hate yourself the most! The biomechanical horrors of this game so much? Hell yeah. It is one of my favorite sort of like body horror games. And it makes me think of a very specific other game that I used to play on my Switch before I think I misplaced the Switch in my room. And that was Axiom Verge. I don't remember much of what happened in Axiom Verge, but I do think about it a lot. Probably the one with the Amnesia games or Soma. Love those games? Hell yeah. If you want lore for this room, it's called the Parasite Room. Interactable outcomes and endings, yeah. Scorn gaming, yes. This room is your what? Okay. Come now. You made 10 pounds of- you made username 10 pounds of feet pics. Question what the fuck was going on. Is the appropriate response to that? I mean, it's not like you could actually see what the chat is saying. Alright, your guys are about to go fucking crazy for what happens in this room. I love the dials. Think Nurgle is looking at this place like new testing grounds just dropped? No. Got in my mouth, I know. We have been born! Hooray! Just gonna pull the cord out of the chest to see. Oh my god, Toad. But yeah, this is, this is the Genesis wall, our mother. The chest is vaginal in nature, yes. That's actually our heart. The part of the chest, that's the heart, actually. Or our lungs, I can't quite tell. It's both familiar and not at the same time. Like, you'll see some parts of like... these, like, Scorn people, I guess you could call them. And there's a lot of, like, anatomical similarities, but at the same time, you're not quite sure what the fuck they are. God, look how high up that wall is. The way through her heart is her pussy. You'd fuck this wall. You would fuck this wall, is what you're selling me, Ral. You're insane. The Scorn people? True. But yeah, look at this. God, when I was a kid, Wallfucker 1996. When I was a kid, I used to go to Burning Man a lot. I went every year with my mom. And this specific section makes me think of Black Rock Desert in the middle of a whiteout. And the creative team and the development team did an amazing fucking job of, like, giving me that... sort of thought. Christ, this game is beautiful. You cannot fuck the Wallfucker 1996? True. Burning Man has become soy in Reddit? What? The last time I went to Burning Man, I think I was 14. Either 13 or 14 was the last time I went. It's been a literal decade since I went to Burning Man. But also, like, the architecture here is just the kind of shit I would imagine seeing for an art installation at Burning Man. Like, this is cool as fuck. The fuck is Burning Man? So Burning Man is a art festival, so to speak. It's a week-long art festival that people from around the world come and attend to for 1 week, and a temporary city is built up out in Black Rock Desert, Nevada. And it usually happens first week of September, so it recently just happened this year. Set a man on fire and hope this helps. But during Burning Man, there's, like, so many cool, like, events and things that you can, like, check out. So you've got art installations, you've got mutant vehicles, you've got booths and camps, and, like, you know, there's Center Camp, which is, like, a big old cafe. And, like, all of it's free, basically, except for Center Camp. And, like, and, like, the cool thing is, like, gender qualities are just, too much like the witch trials. The other cool thing about Burning Man is that as long as you're over the age of 18, you can just be completely, like, non-sexually nude. Because you're just allowed to do that. It's the only place, like, other than, like, nudist beaches where you're allowed to be, like, just freely have, like, just be bare, basically. For the sins of being a cishet? What? Rel! What are you saying, girl? But, like, if you have the money, and you have the time, and the dedication, and you really want like a really cool and insane experience that lasts for a week and then you go back to civilization as if nothing happened, go to Burning Man at least once. At least once in your life. Like, that's what I would recommend everyone and anyone to go to. Be hated by the media? Thanks. You're so real. God, this game is so cool. Just become like a soy rich person thing, I know. But that's how it is. I know that Burning Man was originally a... Like, the thing is, my mom and her fiance, he's actually one of the, he's, like, so fucking cool because he's actually, like, the graphic designer for the maps every year, and he's also, Lost and Found lead, after the event is over. So, people will leave behind literally fucking everything, like, at Burning Man, and so what they do is that they actually, like, about 2 months after the event ends, and then 6 months after the event ends, they sweep the entire fucking, like, area of Black Rock Desert that was used for the event that year to, like, find anything and everything, because you pack it in, you pack it out. So they'll find, like, feathers and plastic and shoes and clothes and underwear, and, like, a number of other, like, stuff to make sure that the desert and the environment there stays and looks as if, like, there were no humans ever there. Oh, okay, loading screen. So, I want to let you know that time has passed. Time has passed. To the nude weirdo pirate in the middle of the desert on second thought? I mean, like, okay, I have to tell you guys about the fucking Disco Soul Train. Oh, hi. Fucking look up Burning Man's Soul Train. The what? The Soul Train. It's a mutant vehicle. It's like the most famous, like, mutant vehicle in Burning Man. The Soul Train. Sounds cool as fuck? Yeah, so what you do is you take a car and you, like, jack it the fuck up with, like, all sorts of designs and stuff out the roof there. It is, but, like, you don't, like, talk about it, so to speak. And, like, there are cops that go there because that's a thing that they have to comply with for the law. Rather go to Satan. Whoa! I can't say that. I can't say that. Hello. Goodbye. Say you coward no, because it might be TOS breaking. Yeah, so I want you to know, between the last character we played in the story and this one, time has passed. Go down to a 9. True. Can't go there yet. And 15L, true. I live out in the woods in Virginia. The most exciting thing you see is the odd crackhead late at night or skinwalker. True. We will not take it higher, Toad. No! Oh, hey. That's somebody's butt plug? No, the fuck it ain't. It's a key. It's a key! Calm yourself. Worth the chase? No. They are not worth the chase. That's not a key? Yes, it is. It's a key for this. But we can't use it yet. Or actually, could we? Kinda? Yes. Gotta unlock that root chakra somehow. True. God, this shit is so cool, actually. Multi-purpose? No. I know we're playing like the Wiener game, but no. Be a butt plug so you don't lose it? Oh my god. Enough with the butt plug jokes, please! I'm begging! I'm losing my mind. Right, if I recall correctly, it's... right first. Penis? Yes. Cock and balls, even, I guess. Hey, buddy. Yeah, give me a moment, bro. Was it up here? Kind of. No, not quite. It's not here, it's over there. Forbidden Osmosis Joan movie? True. We're about to meet the backpack. God, like, every single, like, room could be turned into, like, a screenshot. It's so cool. Stop being such dicks. Andrew! God, like, this is like... fuck. Like, look how cool this shit is. The, like, atmosphere of the decay of everything here is so cool. Gonna stop? Alright, time to pull the plug. Don't say it. 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 Do not say it's come. It is come. Anyway. Oh wait, hi. Oh, that's our guts. That's our guts. Oh, that's so fucked up. I kind of like felt it myself. That's like something no other game does. Fuck. That is not how one generally prefers to be fisted. Oh, God. Anyway, say hi to the backpack. Fuck. Is it inside of you? It's literally hitching a ride on my back. Yeah, it's inside my guts. It's fucking mixing my guts up. Are you gonna play the penis game, be prude about cum? Because it's such a cheap joke to make. Like, hee hee ha, it's cum in the penis game, hee 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 ha ha ha. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not gonna be trying to be, like, insanely weird, because a lot of the shit I will say to be insanely weird is just me regurgitating shit I've heard before. Sometimes. Extended spare prison pocket? No. Yeah, it was that one. And then we kind of want to go this way, but I actually want to go down this way. Never mind, we simply cannot, which is okay. We are going to be hearing some weird sounds now from here on out. It's going to be a little spooky. Not inventory storage? Yes and no. It's not like a prison pocket, though. I would not fucking describe it as that. New key. Scooty hasn't noticed if W Rose would have to reach it like I want a man to mix my organs around while I watch XTT Despair. Don't jeez at me, you DJ. God, this is kind of a D-gen like game, so to speak. So to speak. Literal representation of what happened to you last night. So true, Liam. How's your night going so far? Unhinged? Yes, because I'm a fucking insane person. Is half the fun? Yes. But people were indecisive about Scoop or Saw. And so I said, okay, we're gonna go for the Saw. And people were like, oh my god, you're gonna kill the little guy. And I didn't, so there. Fuck you. God damn it. Sitting here? Let me go this way. Oh my god! Ral! Holy shit, girl. When I want to watch some tunneling, I see tunneling right now. True, Liam. Raoul! Enough! Please! I beg of you! Enough! Enough! Oh my god, enough. Please. I will stop you! I will time you out! Please! Good lord. I know this is like the funny, like, meat degen game. Like, look at meat walls. God. Pretty please. It's like an acid anteater? Yes. Right. God, I missed what you said? I saw it, I just won't say it. There we go. One more. Oh, that's the above of this room, okay. I think the whole point of Scorn is to be like a museum of what once was for society. Get bubble tea? Yes, get taro bubble tea. Taro bubble milk tea. Shit is fucking delicious. Only get flavored tea? Yes, taro is like, get mango? Can you get taro? Can you get taro? No? That is a shitty fucking bubble milk tea shop you're ordering from then. But the fact that they don't have fucking taro is stupid. Have to wait a minute. Oh, I see. Gotta see? Okay. Yeah, taro tea, like, is so fucking good. Taro milk tea is so genuinely good. Hot chocolate? The best way to have hot chocolate is to literally use double the amount of the hot chocolate stuff you have. Like, that is the actual best way to have hot chocolate, and I'm not even joking. Alright, then we go back down. Come on. Prefer chai? Chai is decent. I wish I could like it, but I don't enjoy the spices as much as I used to. Alrighty. Ah, fuck, right. Bastard. Drink chocolate syrup out the bottle? That's so true. Alrighty, this puzzle. Well, place opens in like 10 hours from now? Damn. But do they allow you to get taro flavor, Ral? That's a very important question. Yes? Okay. When it is open, get taro flavor. I'm not even kidding. Oh shit. Fuck this thing. Fuck the coral. Death Stranding ends? I don't even know. God. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, loading screen. Be born with tight buns? I don't know. I can't look at my own booty cheeks. There's no option for me to turn around and, like, look at my probably non-existent butt cheeks. Got more cake, couldn't be you? It shouldn't be you, the fuck? Oh yeah, hey guys, do you recognize this part? Well, we're about to. Hey, look at this. Seems familiar. Accidentally discovered how to make it clap? Oh my god. Is this part of a DVD map? No, this isn't even DVD. I do want to see, like, a speed run of this game. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, please. God, how are you still standing after that? Fuck. Like, it's going into your stomach and then underneath your left lung. Jesus. Kind of like that level in Remnant? Yes. Right, it's that button to heal. And that's how we heal, with the coral. Another Tuesday for this, so he probably has, like, no reference to, like, what is going on, because quite literally he was born, arrived to this place, got a backpack that is now ripping him to shreds, and, like, this is just it. This is life for him. Pretty sure the humanoid fuckers in this game are extremely resilient? Yes. Oh yeah, look at this. Time has passed. Guess it just be in you like that? True. Time has passed. Tough little guy? Yeah. He is just called the Scorn guy. Of the snake way from DBZ? I wouldn't know. See? Same place, just different time. King Kine learned the spirit bomb. True. I do have my own theory for what happens in this game. And I'll discuss it at the very end when I'm finished. But I just have so many thoughts for the game and what the story is, like, trying to, like, tell you. Like, this world was alive once. The world was alive once. And something happened. Something. We don't know what it was, but something happened, and it's decaying. Dying, so to speak. And we're just an unfortunate bastard who just happens to be born in it. And it's just us. Us as in, well, the parasite and you. And that's it. That's your only companion in your entire, like, existence. And I think about this sort of stuff a lot where it's like, can you imagine the loneliness? The despair? The solitude that is this existence? Imagining what once was, potentially? You play DVD? True. There's just so much. Already depressed and alone, that's true, but like, go to Scorn then be stuck playing DVD, that's fair. Like, how do I describe it? Because, like, the way I think a lot about, like, my own loneliness in my life. And it's not even in a way to say, like, you know, oh, I had a shitty life, but I was just very genuinely, like, a lonesome person. Like, I was alone a lot as a child. And it was never necessarily, how do I describe it, my fault. And I think about this every time, and it comes up every time I play this game or I think about this game. Just the loneliness of it. And I'll think about this in Scorn, not in Scorn, but in Remnant, too. Where one of the first worlds you can encounter is a dimension where the only sapient living creatures were so alone and so desperate for contact with another intelligent life form in the universe, in their dimension, they turned their planet into a spaceship and flew across all of the known universe, all of it. Over the course of millions, if not tens of millions of years. And then they find this weird, like, fucked up black hole, and it's like, this has to be God. After all we've searched for, this has to be God. And they go in to this black hole. But, like, because of the nature of black holes, there are going to be time dilations. There will be time dilations. Ah, shit. And so while they were in there for perhaps a century, the heat death of the universe happened. Time is supposed to stop in a black hole as far as you know? Well, yes and no. We don't exactly know what happens if you go into a black hole. But the idea is that time within the black hole is going to be infinitely slowed down. It's going to be infinitely slowed down. While time is normal for you in that black hole, everything goes by very quickly. About that too? Yeah. And what happens to these people is that the heat death of the universe occurs. All that is left is this black hole. That's it. The only thing that is left to exist in all of creation and all of existence for them was that black hole. And so they had no option other than to continue in the empty, cold, vast void of what is left of the universe and space itself. Or go back into the black hole. Because they were so desperate to find something else to speak to you, some other form of life to talk to. Because of the loneliness that they felt. Like, that shit just, like, resonated with me, because there is nothing else like us, as far as we know in the universe. And we don't know which is honestly scarier, that there is something else or that there isn't, but I think the saddest answer for me is that there is nothing else in the universe. That's the saddest answer for me. There's nothing else, and we don't know why, and we don't know how. And we're just alone. There is something in the universe and it's you. True. Oh, fuck. Christ. Dick. Oh yeah, we have a catheter in our arm, by the way. These kinds of topics too, yeah, and I do wonder if that's just like an autism thing or not. Or if it's just the experiences I had growing up and being alive. Because, you know, like I mentioned, the saddest answer for me is that there is no one else. And that genuinely sucks. Oh, there it goes. Goodbye! Just don't think about loneliness as who you are, but it leads to you being creative and moving forward, doing what you love. Yes. But there is a difference between feeling loneliness and not minding being alone. That's a difference. Someone feel less alone? Yes. And because when I was a kid, I just didn't have peers my age, exactly. Because I worked a lot better with grown-ups because they were more patient with me. And when I was a kid, children were just very cruel. And I mean very cruel. And it just sucks for how, like, innocent we are as children. We were cruel creatures, and it wasn't even like... I like to think that it's not something we consciously think about, but it's something that we aren't necessarily initially trained for, and that is why we grow up. That is why we become more intelligent and sort of just It's being able to choose to not be cruel when there is already so much cruelty in the world right now. Alright, did that motherfucker leave yet? Oh, he's still meandering. And just... It's just so much to, like, just think about. An adult's your whole life? Yeah. There he goes. 10 to 20 years older than you because peers are just not it? Yes. But also, for me, like, I do think that it was an autism thing because I would try to explain something and people would assume the opposite, so to speak. And it frustrated me because, you know, that's not what I mean. And that's something else that does frustrate me. As an adult, it's still important to be kind to kids because adults are the only ones kids can get help from. Paraphrasing a little close, it's weird when people vent about childhood trauma of adults not taking care of them seriously, helping them, and then doing a 180 and justifying being mean to kids. And it's these people that have kids that, you know, probably should not have kids if they're like this. But it also is just so strange to be like, you know, this is a justifiable reason why I'm an asshole to my child because I can, you know? Pass the hell out? Alright, have a good night, Leaf. Empathetic by genuinely don't understand how the fuck you can be mean to someone for actually no reason and be okay with it. Exactly. Feel like I can't hold the same convos with people your age because they never think about that shit. Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit, I cannot look at you, actually. I don't know why I was walking that way. Not a good idea. But again, it's about... I want to say it's about, like, just... What's a good way of explaining something like this? It's just being okay at, like... You know, maybe this is just how it is, and people will have to just learn to live with it, and that's how that is. Lie to themselves and abuse others to prop themselves up emotionally, yes. And... didn't exist when you were a kid. She'll dead game you, misgender you, say the F slur and so on because it's just alien to her. And she, it probably, you know... Like, the thing is, why just be like that? There's seemingly no point to it. And it's... I can't imagine, like, having just such a closed mind for things like that. Dump her into a retirement home! But, like, the thing is, like, you know... Because she can? Just because she can. Jesus, man. Like, it's just... What's the point? Like, why do it because you can? Like, why? There's no point. Like, you know, you have, like, I feel like as a parent you have to be prepared to just... You have to be prepared for quite frankly, like, anything. Like, even if your child, you know, isn't born. Does that make sense? Like, your child dies, because, like, for one reason or another. And, you know, this is a very heavy topic, but you just have to be prepared for anything for that regard. Oh, shit. Who never existed. Exactly. But, like, the thing is, when it comes to... ship parents are way too common. Most of us probably understand firsthand. Yes, and, like... like, the thing is for... it's just so frustrating that, like... you know, there's emotionally neglectful parents, there's physically abusive parents, there's parents, you know, that are genuinely trying their best, but maybe don't even know that they're, like, you know, harming the people they love. And it's very awful. And I know, like, I know family members. My own grandfather, he was unfortunately, you know, fairly homophobic, fairly racist, but he has become a lot more, open-minded, especially because one of my cousins did turn out to be gay. But his mother just took him away, and I feel like because of the fact that that happened, he was able to see, like, wow, this way of thinking is actually fucking awful. And, like, grew and learned from that. And it, like, the thing is, like, you'll never, the really horrible thing is, like, you'll think that it'll never happen to you, but that's just, like, such a stupid and lazy way to go about it, because it will happen to you. Like, anything. Like, if you think about it, can and will happen to you. Like, if you don't think you'll ever become disabled, you probably will one day. Either through an illness, or an accident, or just a genetic issue. Because there are some people who do develop problems because of, like, stuff like that. Never talk to her again, and that's what she'll have to suffer with. Because that's going to be the consequences of her actions, and she'll just suffer with never being spoken to again by her daughter. Because you just have to think about, like, because, like, if you are, like, if you're, like, a cruel person and you never think of others, just yourself, and you never think of the idea that maybe, you know, it could happen to you, like, then you're just never gonna change. And it feels silly that people are so afraid of changing. When that's just how life is. Things change, they transform, they transfigure, they turn into something else right before your very eyes sometimes. And that is the nature of these things. And that's just how life is. It's changed to her, yes, and she's... I hate to, like, think of this in such a way, but she's scared of it. And so maybe she just grew up with, like, never being taught how to deal with being scared of something she doesn't understand. And because she's refusing to even, like, consider changing her thinking, she's just gonna suffer even more. Protective mechanisms try to get everything normal. How they are used to. Control everything too much. I do find some irony in that, like, a lot of the, outdated beliefs, person who is a Satanist with forward beliefs and able to just accept newness to the world. The thing is, like, Andrew, is that, like, it's so ironic to me, personally, that, like, neurotypical people are so afraid of, like, changing, but, like, autistic people have to just accept it, when one of the main, like, aspects of autism is being obtuse and not wanting change to occur. And, like, that's just how they are. Shit. And, like, it's just, like, I find some irony in that. Because I was forced, I was more or less forced to just accept that things will change, and I've just accepted it in such a whole way that, like, you know, I look forward to it, and, you know, all I can hope for is that I will work to changing to be better. And that's all you can do, is just change to become better. Some people change for better or worse. Oh, God! Fuck! Jesus Christ. I took damage, oh well. Come out to yourself, it's the scariest thing you've ever done in a near-death experience. Spent years denying that you were trans. Accepting it is both the best and worst thing you could ever do. Accepting for what you truly are is actually genuinely some of the scariest things you could ever do. Because that's just how it is. Nightmares where you were a man in your 30s breaking down in your bathtub. That sucks. Hi, bye. Bye. I think for me, like, up until I was around 22, 23 maybe, I didn't even dream of a future. Which is very cliche to say because I have chronic depression, but I never saw myself getting past high school, so to speak. And when I did graduate, finally, and I got to college, finally, I still didn't see myself being able to have a future because I still lived with my mother. And at that point, I had convinced myself that, you know, I was never going to be able to live alone. And technically, I don't live alone right now, but you know, change happens and go on with your life, yes. When I was 22, back in 2020, when COVID had just started, you know, I was very scared at the idea of moving away, of leaving everything I once knew again, so to speak. And just saying, fuck it, we ball. And for me, I found that very scary when I was 22. 21, actually, at the time. And when I left, I seemingly convinced myself that I would never be able to sustain myself because I had learned helplessness. I was a much worse person in 2020 compared to now. shaped you into the person you are today. See a future you can smile. Yeah, and I'm glad to be there, actually. As corny as that sounds, I'm glad to be there. Yes, the gun from existence. And it's just, there's just a lot of like, come on, give me the thing. There's just, oh, my hand is very bloody. Dare you to message Scooty? True. And yeah, I don't think I would have been able to, like, grow better as a person. Or even grow at all. Because I had such a very small mind for myself, so to speak. Oh, one of my actual favorite puzzles. Especially when I was, like, younger. Right, hang on. Hang on. There we go. Bringing meta Ari in you? Hell yeah. Calm down, big boy. Yeah, I think TwitchCon is something I do want to do one day. One day. Just like fucking meet all you guys. Although Vegas TwitchCon would probably be too much. Oh, those are not my hands. I forgot. Right. These aren't my hands, but it's my blood. Fuck. Oh, I forgot I'm a four-armed-like creature. Sucks that some people who are supposed to be adults are merely grown-up kids that only know how to hide from their issues, but projecting them onto others to make themselves feel better. Had the thought it was in a game, yeah. Like, it sucks. Like, How come that's a thing? That's my own question. How come? How come? Why is that an allowable thing? Like pourquoi? How come? It's not even punished, it's just seen as normal, yes. Oh my god, get away, get away, get away! Fuck, it's not happy. Yeah, shoo. And that's like the kind of most fucked up part about it, is that it's seen as normal. I think that's the saddest thing about all of this, is that it's just seen as normal. Okay, let's see. I'd like to be left alone, please. Seen as normal too, that's the part that really sucks, yeah. Oh, I see, hang on. Okay, hang on, I think I got it. Hang on, I think I fucked it up. Hang on. Hang on. I feel a little stupid. Hang on. Hang on, actually, I got an idea. Hang on. Oh, I feel so stupid with this puzzle sometimes. There we go. No, I almost had it. Hang on. There we go, I finally got it, let's go, yeah! Positive qualities these difficulties developed for me. Trade-off is being borderline unable to function in normal circumstances due to like 10 different phobias and anxieties. Jesus. That sucks. Like, I do wish I had something more to say than, you know, God, that fucking sucks, I'm sorry. Because that's all I can say. Because, like, we do wish for things that, like, were not the way they were. Like, for me personally, I'll sometimes wonder what it would be like if I, you know, wasn't born a woman, if I wasn't born autistic, if I, you know, wasn't born where I was currently. And it's not in, like... How do I describe it? It's not in, like, a very, like... Wait, Red's late to that? Too related to that. What was it? Could you rewrite that? I probably missed it on accident. But it's not even like I wonder this in like a you know, I wish I weren't alive kind of way. It's more a thought of like, how would my life have gone if things were different? If even my own mother wasn't, you know, kind, so to speak. If she didn't care. One right before that message. Oh, okay. Like, there is just a lot I think about when it comes to just this sort of stuff, and I always think about it. I never get a chance to talk about it because... Well, sometimes I don't even know if it's, like, entirely an appropriate thing to just discuss sometimes. This fucking transportation ball is covered in fucking gore. Like, it's just... There's just so much to think about, and it sucks. But there's no time to talk about what I think about. are very few people I've met who genuinely think these things, yes. But also when it comes to, like, thinking about this sort of stuff, like... Excuse me. When it comes to thinking about these sort of things, like, sometimes, like, is it ever appropriate? And this is, like, probably just the autism, like, talking, and the social anxiety, and potentially paranoia talking. Like, is this an appropriate time to talk about it? And that's the thing I always wonder about. Like, is it ever an appropriate time to talk about something, well, like that? Because it's a heavy topic. And, you know, that's just the nature of heavy topics. Oh, oops. Did this backwards. But, like, I do wish, like, you know, people were more willing to discuss about stuff like that. Specifically because these topics are so heavy, yes. But also, like, you know, are even these people just prepared to even open the table for something like that to be talked about? Because, like, is anyone ever actually prepared to talk about, you know, the bad things that can happen in parenthood? Are they prepared to talk about, you know, to just exist for the tragedies that unfortunately are just a part of life? Like, it's not failure if, like, something happens, no matter how hard you prepare for it. It's just life. And that's how it is. If we talk about this environment stream where you're the content creator, I've seen streams where people talk very serious topics almost all the time. And yeah, you know, that's nice, but, like, I don't think people just... For me, like, because I want to be a stream... Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, he's just tickling my heart. Oh, fuck. He's just giving my heart a little tickle, don't mind me. Christ. Like, you know, sure, you know, people might enjoy discussing about, like, you know, the semantics of, you know, the ethics and semantics of stuff, but not everyone wants to discuss something like that all the time. Does that make sense? Like, I like to keep it rare. Because, you know, I do want my stream to be a situation where, you know, feel like this is a topic they want to engage in all the time. Exactly. And sometimes it's not even a topic I want to engage in all the time. You know? But I do want to, like, have the table just be available to talk about such things. What are the ethics of making another human to kill a guy with a rock to end world hunger? Both of them should be informed of the choices that are being presented to them. And let them discuss whether or not it's correct to do. Basically. If you take two guys and say, okay, one of you needs to kill the other with this rock. Thog don't care rock attack. Shut the fuck up. Like, the way I would imagine this goes, like, okay, here, you two gentlemen are in a room together. Here is an instrument to kill one of you. If one of you dies, all world hunger will be over immediately. Talk it over amongst yourselves for who should die. And, like, you just lock the room. Like, does that make sense? As stupid as that question is, that's how I would go about, like... That's how I would go about constructing such a scenario. If Vald were Germa, I think Germa would let himself be murdered without a second thought. Some point they will get hungry too? Well, no, you would provide them with, you know, everything they need, and whoever dies, like, will have, you know, their last will and testament, along with any, wishes involving said last will and testament to... Jesus. Basically, they would have their last will and testament be, like, you know, put out. Have to go for the kill to end world hunger? Jesus. I wouldn't put it like that, because then that just puts pressure on them. That just puts pressure on them for no fucking reason. Approach is fair, yes. Like, that's the thing. I want... Because I like to believe that there's always a choice. There's always a choice, and sometimes... Bacteria and viruses are actually sentient, have complex cultures of their own? I don't know. I'd ask my stomach to stop giving me depression. Shit. Shit. Oh, he Engie. Gotta go to sleep, it's like 4 AM. See you later? Alrighty, Ralph, have a good night. Sleep well. I don't know. I feel like people... I don't know how I would feel about that. But if it turns out, if something, okay, in this imaginary, like, insane scenario, if this were to be, like, a thing, oh, Jesus, hi. If this were to be a thing, are, like, all viruses and bacteria sentient creatures? Are they aware that they are invading other living creatures? Or is it a, scenario where, they're aware that we're alive too. Okay. I don't know. Seek symbiosis? That's what I'd do. Shit. Okay, well I can't do that yet. Just seek symbiosis. Like, what's the other answer? It'd be like Osmosis Jones? Oh, God. Yeah, like, just... probably seek symbiosis. Like, that's all I can, like, say. Holding yourself back is bringing up topics on heavy topics, especially because my hungry-ass can't shut up about being anti-prison. God damn it. Fuck. Countless of millions and billions of microorganisms. Hell, I don't think I know how to get to the next part. Hang on, it's been so long. Death penalty arguments in your shower thoughts. So it was like, don't like it, one, because it'd be fucked up if even 1 person in 100 is wrongfully there. That's too much, but apparently 1 out of 8 people are wrongfully on death row. Yeah. With them being sentient, it'll come down to either we stop existing or they suffer eternally. What if it's like a thing where they just accept that this is how things are? I may have fucked up. So fucked up people defend prison labor are so twisted because those are the same people screaming about immigrants stealing jobs, and suddenly when corporations give your job to an inmate who makes 12 cents an hour, it's fine and good. The difference is that according to them, they deserve it. It's justified. And that's the fucked up part, I think, in all of this. Oh, God. This is gonna suck. Yeah, that kind of shit is just genuinely fucked up, you know? Oh, I feel so stupid. Where do I go next? Oh, is it there? No, that's just an entrance to where this is. Okay. Because there's the elevator here. And there's this, but... Oh, it's up there. Right. Hang on. I'm kind of intelligent. I just forget. Just so twisted. I'm gonna be mad at my job being given to an immigrant, but when I learned that it's actually going to slave in prison, I was like, A-okay. Like, what? Your job is still being taken. Yes. Like, your job is still being fucking taken. Like, it's being taken and then just given for ultra cheap labor that is forced upon... That's basically just forced upon someone else. I love how this is like Dark Discussions, the game. Like, it's actually just so twisted that it's just in such... that... Like, the way our world is so fucked up. And we like to think that the world is good, but, like, it's not. It's not. And I wish it was. Like, I do genuinely wish the world was better. Okay. Deeper and deeper we go. India, where they had a cobra issue, so the government offered money for dead cobras. Instead of actually hunting cobras, people started breeding them and then creating even more of a cobra issue. Yeah, that's like an actual, like, psychological... Not a psychological, that's like an actual, like... thing that's, like, discussed in, like... politics, I think, every now and again. I forget what it's actually called. If anyone knows, please tell me. But, like, it's just so... stupid. Okay, it's already... Okay. I also have to fucking hoof it. Right, wrong tool. Oh, that hurts. Fucker. Fucking run, dude. Don't tell me I missed the elevator. No, it's right there. And, like, the thing is, like, the Cobra thing in India is, like, still a thing. Like, even to this day. That's the fucked up part. Because people were poor and more or less greedy and realized, wait, I can actually get a lot of money if I, like, do this in a very specific way. Oh, I don't even need to refill it. Oops. Hate humanity. Had an argument of prisons aren't rehabilitation centers. Maybe they should be. You put a guy in a gray block for months and years. Imagine expecting to be a functioning member of society instead of a really isolated person who now has a mark that'll affect them for being able to progress in life. Yeah. Like... it's so... it's so, like, fucked up that, like, you... like, if you... like, completely and utterly, like, fuck up at something, you're just forever tormented by it. Oh no, a visual bug! Oh shit! Oops. Like, you're just completely, like, fucked over forever. There's no way for you to become redeemable. And, like, in terms of, like, drug possession crime, that's fucking stupid. But when it comes to, like, actual, like, crime where, like, you know, you kill a person, sure, I don't think you should get off of that scot-free. But people do regret stuff. Like, they do regret stuff. And they learn from that. They learn from that. Like, they do learn. It's just insane to assume that that a person will never learn. Are there people who are incapable of change? Maybe, but there are people who are capable of learning. There are people who are capable of wanting to become better. Like, these people do exist, and they should be allowed to redeem themselves. Not everyone is a monster and completely irredeemable. Actual social services, yes. Mental, financial, familial, but 6 IQ prison lovers are like, well, if I was poor, I'd simply not do crime, shut the fuck up, and boil in oil, yeah. Like, it is just genuinely insane to me that people are just like, you know, all for that. And I just... Like, I'm just one person, and it makes me so sad. And at one point, it actually drove me a little insane to, like, why? Like, I just drove myself insane thinking, why? How come? Alright, don't go to the left because I'm gonna get fucked over, actually. They actually changed some stuff in this game. That's so interesting. Oh yeah, watch this. Hi. There's Mama. Consequences for doing harm, but prisons that they currently are don't prevent or stop crime that well. Exactly. And then there are, you know, societal pipelines and the like. Especially in the States, yes. Oh, I don't think she's very happy with me. Oh shit, hi. fuck. Fucker. Jesus. Fuck. Stop the death penalty. Much as you like, people like to dream about the bad people dying. It doesn't actually solve issues like the existence of death penalty would scare people like, you know, Ted Bundy, yeah. Like, they would just not care. And that's the really insane thing. They would just not care. Like, that is genuinely what I find to be the most insane thing, is that they just wouldn't give a fuck. Don't want my tax money to keep this alive doesn't work because keeping people on death row use more money than regular prison. Yes. It literally does. That's the probably one of the more fucked up things, that it actually does use more money compared to, like, that. Oh, goodness. Oh, there's her hands. Jesus. Hi. Bye. Goodbye! Jesus Christ. I actually forgot I have to go back. Fuck. Jacob Gill had a really good video about death penalty and our view of ethical killing changes. Dr. Chara was when it was seen kinder than hanging. Yeah. Forgot to do this. Also, this is the most, like, combat-heavy portion of Scorn. Just trying to be very careful with everything right now. Because this segment gets me very confused every time. Don't have it. That sucks. Just have to go this way, I think. Can't even go that way. I think we just have to go back up or somewhere else. Or was it this way? Fucking hell. Particularly educated on the topic, yes. Right, we'd have to go down all the way here. And then we get our funny shotgun. I've got a shotgun. Okay, give it to me. Oh no. Let's shit on Ronald Reagan? Yeah, fuck you, Reagan. I hope you burn in hell. Christ. Can't even go that way. I'd have to go around this way. Boil them in oil? Yes. Fuck. Oh, I don't even have it loaded, son of a bitch. I fucking forgot. Fucking hell. Old Ronnie was an actor in a union, but when he became president, he just started dismantling unions. I think we should dismantle his bones. True, actually. Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. That sucked. I'm low on health. I fucking missed. Jesus. Oh shit, excuse me, sir. Why am I allowed to do that? I could just kick your corpse around. Pardon me, guy. Okay, we got that now. I don't think we missed anything yet. We should be fine. Heavy topic mood or just want to talk about something else? I don't know. I'm just thinking about, like, progressing this game. Okay, I gotta run down here. Fuck. I was starting a Resident Evil movie slowly figure it out. I fucking hate those movies, Wormy. You know that. You wanna, like, see me here bitch and moan about Wes Anderson movies? Because of how, like, awful the fucking writing was? You really want to listen to me do that? Like, seriously? No. What the hell? No, you don't. Like, the only one I can actually, like, fucking have a shit talk about is Apocalypse. Because Apocalypse was dog shit. Rant away? my biggest actual, like, legitimate gripe about Apocalypse was, like, how, like, shoved aside, like, Jill was. Like, I actually fucking am so hateful that Jill was just pushed aside so that, like, fucking Anderson's wife could, like, do, like, basically hot girl protagonist shit, and it just actually makes me so fucking mad that, like, he just, like, shoves aside the plot line between, like, Jill and, like, the Nemesis, and, like, it is like, oh, actually, like, he used to be, like, a guy once, and oh my god, he's actually, like, he actually used to be, like, a guy who was Alice's boyfriend, and now they have, like, a tragic, like, oh my god, I can't live this way. Like, I can't, like, you know, live this way because I was changed so badly. Motherfucker, like, shut the fuck up. Explode. Pussy? God, the stupid fucking eye, that shit was dumb as hell, too. Like, straight up. Actually, legitimately some of the dumbest shit you could ask for. God. Like, what was the fucking point to that, I think? Like, I wonder. I genuinely thought that shit was just so stupid. And I'm actually shocked that, like... I am legit shocked that the series just, like, that the movies, like, lasted even as long as they fucking did. Because I thought they fucking sucked. Like, genuinely. Wes Anderson, Wesker? It's Sherbert. But also, I think they knew what they were fucking doing, putting, the actor in such, like, tight fucking clothes. Yeah, follow me, follow me. Come on! Actually see where Claire and Chris get put into a tube and then instantly saved? Yes. I know the one you're talking about. Where, like, a spider grows out of Wesker's fucking mouth and shit. It's like it's done in, like, a very, like, silly and inexplicable way. Like, sure, the movies are, like, fun and stuff, but, like, it really genuinely feels more like... It genuinely feels more like self-insert fanfiction more than anything else, in my opinion. Yeah, we're out of here. Like, I'm just such a huge hater for the Anderson movies, actually. Of Mila Jovovich punching boulders. Go, 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 go! Fucking run! Jesus Christ, okay. Although I do think the boulder punch is actually unironically funnier than, like, whatever the Anderson movies could have, like, come up with. If I'm right, it's probably gonna just chill in this flesh pile here. Talking about remake versus version of RE 5 and 6, wanna talk about that? I hope they actually do Code Veronica first instead of 5, because we'll have context for why Wesker hates Chris so fucking much. And I think that's, like, all I would ask for is that they do Code Veronica first, and supposedly, Capcom is going to do Code Veronica, because I think it should, but I don't think they'll do Code Veronica as much justice as I hope they will. I need to stand, give me a moment. Right, hang on. Now we ascend. Christ. Well, that's an organ, alright. Person who, up until RE5 was only aware of the main game series lore, thought it was weird that Wesker was hyper-fixated on Chris. Not knowing about Veronica. Yeah. I don't quite understand why Wesker hates Chris so much myself, and I've tried to, like, watch a playthrough of Code Veronica, but I feel like it'd be better to play it myself than to, like, watch a playthrough, because it's different in that way. Does that make sense? Will I stream it? Maybe. It'd probably have to be Code Veronica X. God, it's still alive, by the way. And that's where we were. For I've drawn you as the Wojak and myself as the Chad. It's too late, Chris. For I have drawn you as the Wojak and I as the Chad. Shit. Oh, that's very fun. Fuck. I forget how, like, fucking brutal this shit is. Alright, train ride. Should have had a child together? No! Name is Kresker. Die. Explode. Kresker, God. Your Funger stream tonight, it was actually really entertaining? Yeah. I'm just so sad that, like, it just took so long for me to actually make a little bit of progress. Yep, we are at the temple. Yeah, this is when it gets quite not safe for work here. Yeah. But honestly, like, this section of the game is why I play it again and again. Look, as an animated... made it as, like, an animated film instead of a game. I think... in my opinion, I think it's better that it's a video game rather than a film. Because of the game, you experience it. It's an experience rather than just an observation with a film. Where's the Pinecone mod where you need it, am I right? Yeah, am I right, fellas? Jesus. I think this is like my favorite section in any video game ever. It's this thing? Where's Dr. Sex when we need him? Oh yeah, we have to see the Tool album wall. But also here's like... this is actually the only form of story you can get in Scorn. Is with these walls. Should bring out Alex Wesker and Jake Mueller, or should they get erased? I think Alex Wesker has to exist for the reason of, the fact that I think she gave Birkin the prototype virus, who then gave it to Wesker. But yeah, this is like the only lore that you can get, in this entire game. This whole room, this entire room here is just so... painful cutscene, yeah. Pigeon milking incoming? Yeah. Fuck. But, like, this is actually, like, the only, like, semblance of lore that you're gonna get in this game. Like, this is it. Gender reassignment surgery wall? Hardly. If only. Oh, yeah, I can't go down that way, so I have to go this way to the left. I've actually never noticed this part here. Huh. Playing Scorn? Yes. Right, and these things. These things. Have to AFK for now, have fun for the rest of the stream. Thank you, Andrew. Have a good one. But yes, Disaster Rogue, we are playing Scorn. Oh god, I've got, like, actually nothing, do I? Yeah, I basically have nothing. This sucks. Yeah, let's refill, because the singular boss battle that we get. It's gonna be like I slammed my penis in the temple wall. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. For fuck's sake. Yeah, gimme. I actually kind of greatly dislike the interpretation that this is like an abortion. these are homunculi, which is what these creatures are. Think of it as a subspecies. Replaceable the workers are? Talk to you about in DMs? Yeah. You're but a tool to the people above you, yes. And then we get one of the more annoying boss fights I think I could ever ask for in a video game. Actually put you back, hang on. Oh, it's helping me hold it! That's so cute, actually. Fuck. God. It's actually kind of cute that, like, one of the hands is helping to hold. Okay. Right, hang on. Fuck. Come on. Come on. You're gonna have to reload. on. Come on. I don't know why you insist on being over here. Fuck. Come on. Hi. With the Fallout series, no. Ghoul cosmetic for a killer? Yeah. Give me that. Ghoul cosmetic for a killer. I can probably maybe think of one killer that it would be appropriate for, but I don't even know if it would even work. But like Hag would do it. Should a raspberry sour patch kid? That's so mean. Get in. Super mutant trapper skin? You know what? That'd actually be pretty baller. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Well, now we can't switch weapons. Fuck. Jackass, actually. I think it's supposed to be that, but it's using imagery to be, like, provocative, yes. It's being provocative on purpose. But I don't think it should be interpreted in such a way. Back up! Fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, did go in. I think it's disingenuous to interpret it as anything like that. Jesus. I don't think it's anything like that. I think it's literally just face value. It's supposed to be, It's just literally like a biomech factory room. But the, lore behind the homunculi, as they're called, is that they're... Fuck. The lore behind that is that their biomechanical makeup basically creates, a substance that creates an intense psychedelic and euphoric effect upon the creatures, the humanoids of Scorn. Specifically. And it's supposed to... What's the word? It effectively is supposed to give them a... How do I describe it? It's... What it's supposed to do is that it gives them the ability to ascend. But we aren't exactly sure to ascend for what. Well, now we can use that arm, but... Go, 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 go. What do you think DVD will have a crossover with Resident Evil? I think it's an obvious choice. I think you need to explode. Yeah, the parasite is not happy. Fuck. Shit. This is the last of my fucking healing. straight across. Go, 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 go! Come on, go! Come on. Nearly there. Oh, I have to run again. Oh god, I gotta run it again. Fuck. Jesus. Gotta run the gauntlet again. This is gonna suck. Come on. Come on. Book it to that fucking chair. Oh, there's our guts. Alright, there's us. But yeah, see, it's a backpack. Do you recognize it? Come on. Oh, and there it goes. Oh, our poor fucking stomach, dude. Oh, God. Jesus. Kill the parasite after taking off. Is he stupid? His guts are hanging out of his stomach right fucking now. Look at this, dude. I could knit a scarf with that. Come on. Come on. I know, man. Come on. Christ, he's so close. Jesus. Come on. I know. Alrighty. Look away now if you are squeamish. How I get rid of headaches? Don't write that for me. What the fuck? That's what we look like. Oh, there's our wiener. And here's the Tool album wall. This shit is cool as fuck. This is like the only part of like the world that is seemingly alive still. God, that's so fucking cool, actually. And then we just go. Any idea where I'm harming the character? So, my own theory of what happened in this game is that you have the parasite, who you first wake up as. And he is searching for something, and he is trapped. Time passes, and our second protagonist, the Scorn guy, let's call him, is born of the Genesis Wall. Just so happens to wander into the facility where the parasite was transfigured. And they are forced into a parasitic symbiosis where the parasite more or less coerces the Scorn guy to continue on the journey that the parasite could not complete. And the end area, what happens, I think, is that you're trying to ascend. Into what? I don't know, but you are trying to ascend. And it's something that is unfortunately taken away from you. It involves the parasite somehow, which is why the final area just so happened to have a machine that could physically remove the parasite. But something went wrong, and the parasite, having fallen into its instincts, or its nature even, has consumed the Scorn guy. And so they are intertwined and conjoined now. But with what happens with the machine is that it is making the Scorn guy experience both extreme pleasure and pain at the same time, which is a part of what allows the mind to transcend beyond its body. It is to ascend to become something greater. And that's my own interpretation of what happens in this game. And it's a very sad story for me. And it seems that either everyone on the world that happens in the world of Scorn died or left in some way or in some shape or form. And it's such a tragic and sort of sad story if you look at it in that sense. Because you have one creature who wishes nothing more than to leave, and then just simply fades away into nothing because what changed it ruined it, and then another that also wants to leave, but could not escape because of the first creature's greed, so to speak. And when I first played this game, it was eclectic. It was very eclectic in what I saw in first playing this game, and I still think about this game to this day. And it's still just as good today as it was when it released, and it's genuinely tragic that so many people just sort of toss this game aside. It's not a game, it's actually more of a work of art, and this is something that the developers have worked very hard to give you, the player, the experience to have. And I highly recommend that you play yourself if you have never actually played this game. But you must come in realizing that you are looking through what is considered to be a graveyard, or rather the last gasps of a world that is dying and perhaps even dead. And it's a very sort of somber game that kind of makes you sit by yourself and is very sad. It's a very sad game. I'm not gonna say that, motherfucker! Why do you have to ruin the moment, asshole? Fuck. But again, like, this is a very sad and, like, somber and, like, game, but it's also a very eclectic game that just makes you sort of feel like you just have to feel it's challenging you, so to speak, because it wants you to think about the environment. It wants you to wonder and think, and that's the point of art, is that it's supposed to make you feel something, be it good, be it bad, be it, you know, so maybe even nothing. Maybe it makes you feel nothing. You just see this and you think of nothing. That's also something that art can do for you. And it's an amazing piece of art, and I'm so glad that, you know, this game came out the way it did. Do I wish there was more? Absolutely. Could there have been more explanation to the story? No. I actually greatly enjoy that it's a very ambiguous story. And honestly, any interpretation can be taken up to it, but I think my own interpretation is a very good one, and that's how a lot of people may think. Some may not. And I really did enjoy this game. Once the credits here end, I'll go and raid out to somebody. Sit tight, and I'll be right back.